where would you go to find the most leaning tower in the world? Go for it, Carrie.
Pisa.
Not Pisa?
Not Pisa, I'm guessing.
Do you know, years ago, I was in Florence and I went to the train information place and I said, I'd like to get the next train to Pisa, please. And the man said, the next train is at 11:05. I said, but it's 12:05 now. He went, you missed it.
Is it the ones, is it Malaysia? Is it those Petronas towers? Is it something like there's something built in, so if there's a cyclone, it'll bend like a frickin' palm tree, but you don't have to shit yourself because it'll spring right back up?
We're talking about a building that was specifically built, the most deliberately inclined structure in the world is the Montreal Tower. It is 165 metres high and it sits at a 45-degree angle. Yeah.
Anyone else feel like they wanted to vomit when they saw that?
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, in a way, it's sort of cheating, isn't it? Because it was deliberate. I like the ones that are supposed to be straight. There's one in Shanghai called the Hushu Pagoda that leans the most. It's about 7 degrees. So if you think of the Tower of Pisa is about 4 degrees, this is 7. It was built in 1709. Tilted over, I like this, when they set off some firecrackers and it burnt down its wooden supports. Pisa isn't even the most leaning tower in Europe. That's the church tower of Seerkusen in Germany, which is least 5 points. So,
Not
again...
as photogenic as Pisa.
That car in front of it really doesn't set it off in the same way.
So Pisa's tower originally lay the other way. Construction was started in 1173, and after just 5 years and 3 stories, imagine it started tilting north.
What is that man doing? It looks like he's grabbing some boobs.
It's those things where you take a photo and it looks as though you're holding the tower up.
Even I know you don't grab a tower like that.
So it started leaning straight away because the ground they built it on was too soft to hold the weight, and they started putting tapered blocks in, and they kept doing that for 200 years. Wow. And it no longer tilted north, it tilted south instead.
I've been up it. It's only got a little railing.
There's nothing to protect you.
I thought it'd be a bit more to it.
Yeah.
And once you get near the top, people surely would be fall, but they don't fall out.
I mean, it is famous for leaning.
It is.
So you think you've had your warning.
You get to the top. But you do find yourself going, this is really leaning over, isn't it?
You couldn't fall off the top and go, oh, I had no idea.
This is dangerous.
The late, great Barry Cryer, I remember I said to him once, I said, how did you know when you were writing, like you were writing for the Russ Abbott show, that you'd got a great idea for a piece of comedy? He said, it was 9 o'clock on a Monday morning and we were sitting there and somebody said, Russ Abbott opens a restaurant in the Leaning Tower of Pisa and tries to serve from the dessert trolley. And he said, 9:10, we all went for a beer. The tower is now stabilised. It was stabilised in 2008 with cables and 600 tonnes of lead counterweights and so on. Big Ben leans too. Did you know that? Or,
I didn't know that.
Strictly speaking, called the Elizabeth Tower. Due to subsidence, engineers estimate it'll fall over in about 1,000 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'll be
Long
exciting, won't it, when that happens?
I wonder what time it'll be when it happens.
Well, it'll probably be a dong of the bell that sends it over the edge.
Yeah, probably. Do you think?
Oh!